Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. Both teams hope to get one over their in-state rival as the Spurs come into Houston. They're looking to start this road trip off with a win and continue their winning streak.
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
And who doesn't love this stuff? Two teams that have beef. Look, the stakes are a little bit higher, and it should make this a very interesting matchup.
And Şengün throws it down.
It's hard to know what Green is going to do in these sets. He uses that unpredictability pretty much to his advantage, though.
It's stolen by Smith. Outside, Walker. Back to Şengün. Houston moving the ball around. This should be a fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
Now here's Brooks. 3-on-3. And Green slams it in.
The blinding speed of Green really turns on the Jets in transition. It's impressive to watch.
With the fadeaway. Stolen by Walker. And it's the Rockets on the break. Here's Smith. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good, Smith.
Well, Jabari Smith has the physical tools and skill set. That's a tough combination to be a solid two-way player in this league.
And once the team to beat in the West, Greg, San Antonio is trying to get back to that level.
Well, they have a great organization, top to bottom. They're smart and battle-tested. I believe these guys will find a way.
Here's Wembanyama. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the wide open shot from Green. And the three ball is good. Green's got 5 now.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's DeRozan. No good again that time.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Green in the post. He has 5. Clock at 6. And the foul on Jarris Walker. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Spurs trailed by 9. Here's Wesley. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
To the inside. Walker's shot is off.
That's just the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss that.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
1:56 left to play in the first. Stolen by Brooks. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it. The fast break chance. To the middle. Here's Walker. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. To the paint. And Şengün throws it down.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
And it's Wesley missing. And here are the Rockets now. They've got a 13-2 run going. Smith up top. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
You do not want to foul Smith in the act. Jabari is an excellent foul shooter.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
Pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Assist from
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Over to the left wing. Now Eason. Stripped it away. And now Wembanyama pushing it up with no one back to stop him.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break.
Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
team foul.
That free throw, no good.
Jabari Smith. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second.
Man, they are just living at the line.
Here's Wesley. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And Van Vliet picks one up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Spurs shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. That one misses. Wembanyama gets the bucket. Wembanyama's got 8.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Van Vliet with the bounce pass. Green, the screen. From deep. And it's Green missing. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Rockets ahead. They lead by 5. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas.
The Spurs 13.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Richard, the Houston Rockets were once a powerhouse team in the West, especially during the 2010s.
Yeah, they even gave the KD and Steph Curry Warriors a run for their money. Look, the James Harden era in Houston was special, and now they're trying to get back into contention.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Rockets have brought in Ime Udoka to help their team become a winner. Ime said, "We have a lot of guys that have a chip on their shoulder. Those are the types I look for. And from there, we want to cultivate that into team success. That's the job of a coach, to push that and get that out of them." Kevin?
It is. Good thought. All right, David, thank you.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. So both teams changing it up here. Houston leading by 3. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. And some nice passing there by Houston. Eason's shot is good.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Not enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Boucher, the screen. Driving the lane. Pass to Branham. Drummond, the screen. And he banks in the lane. Drummond's got his second bucket.
And he is just a mountain of a man at about 280 pounds. It takes a lot to get Drummond off his shot. Certainly a lot more than that.
Now here's Bullock. Van Vliet attacking. Eason. 5 on the clock. Marjanovic, no good. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Richard, we've all heard about some of the unwritten rules between players. Any examples you can speak on?
Well, you don't want to be out there injuring each other. I think one of the biggest unspoken rules is you got to be very, very careful when a guy takes off, how you hit them. That is something you learn at a very early age in basketball.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Spurs?
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
That free throw, no good. Hey, Richard, you look at Houston's roster. They are stacked with high-level athletes.
The Houston Rockets have done a great job of adding players that they feel can add strength and cultivate skill. Because athleticism, that's something that you just can't teach.
Here's the screen. And the Spurs scoring again.
That's his bread and butter, DeRozan, one of the great mid-range shooters in this game.
Oladipo outside. Timeout called, the Rockets. When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
Man, it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
Here's Green. He's got 5. Pass to Walker. Back to Green. It's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Wesley. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama outside. A second chance effort. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. And you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
Now here's Şengün. He's got 6. Outside DeRozan. Here's Wembanyama. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Wembanyama's got the lead up to 7 now for San Antonio. Green left side. Walker in the post. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul goes against San Antonio.
And part of what people like about Walker pre-draft was his defensive skills. But he has the makings of a versatile two-way guy, giving good coaching.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Hey, Richard, as a former Spur, what strikes you most about the character of the franchise?
Well, there's a stability there in San Antonio that you don't find in other teams. That's part of the reason why I didn't fit in well. As a player or a fan, you can have the confidence that this organization has a solid plan.
Stolen by Brooks. Pass to Şengün. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Back to DeRozan. Wembanyama outside. Back to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Pass to Şengün. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Şengün's got 8.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
And so it's San Antonio with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's stolen by Smith. Caruso grabs the miss. Spurs leading by 6. Wembanyama with it. Wembanyama, a screen. DeRozan. That shot off. Goes up. And Smith with the stuff.
A sometimes underrated playmaker, Green showing good patience and vision.
And that one's good. Osman. And the Spurs lead by 6.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Pass to Şengün. Back to Smith. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Now, here's Green. 5 points in the game. Off target from three-point range. You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller? Wow.
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Houston making a switch here. Rockets trailed by 9. In the corner, Smith with it. Here he goes. And the dunk by Smith.
Oh, for a slender guy, that dunk was pretty powerful. When Smith Jr. has a head of steam, though, you got to look out.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Wembanyama. Rebound by Smith. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Van Vliet outside. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Tonight has been all about Jabari Smith. His size, his shooting, it just gives them fits.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. The Rockets trail. Screen by Smith. Here's Van Vliet. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Van Vliet's got his first bucket of the night.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
Forget about those three-point shots. Jabari dunked. Yeah, they're just a little bit easier.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Spurs leading by 3. Now here's Trent. Boucher the screen. Trent goes in. Rebound by Smith. Right side Green. Şengün with a wide open look. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. DeMar DeRozan credits his upbringing in Compton, California for helping him make the person that he is today. He said, "It gave me my toughness, my aggression. It matured me very fast into a man." That's something that to this day sticks with me. No matter what I get or how much I have now, I still remember what it feels like to have nothing. Kevin?
That's a good thought to keep in your head. David, thanks.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And here's Houston. They're on a 17-7 run. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Now here's Walker. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. On the clock. And finished off by Walker.
For his size, Walker has great burst off the bounce.
Down low. Tries again. And it's good on the way in. Drummond's got his third basket of the night right there.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Inside to the right side. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Şengün. Here's Green. Got that bucket. Green's got 4 points in the quarter.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim.
Jabari Smith has been leading the charge for the Houston Rockets. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort.
43.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Timeout called the Rockets. What an entrance to the league Jalen Green has had.
So much success early on in his career, and it was expected. He's a scoring machine. Anything he's asked to do on the floor, he can get it done.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. Now he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Wembanyama outside. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Stolen. Right side, DeRozan. There's the drive. And finished off by DeRozan.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Wembanyama, a screen. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Wembanyama outside. Poked away. 6 to shoot. No good that time. Smith with the defensive effort. There's a good screen from outside the arc. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
So fluid off the bounce. Wembanyama.
Timeout called the Rockets. Rockets leading by 5. And here is Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. Jacks up a 3. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
To the inside. Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Smith. Back to Şengün. Van Vliet outside. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. And another 3 for Houston.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain. And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Outside, Green. For 3. And it's Osman with the rebound. Spurs trail by 7. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They've led by as many as 11 points. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. The drive by Smith. Fires the 3. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Şengün's got the lead up to 13 now for the Rockets. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Van Vliet looking around. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Wembanyama. Şengün with the rebound. And the Rockets with possession here. 11-point game. Now Brooks. So we see Houston taking the W here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the Clippers.